See if it happens. Just kind of looking through. I want to make sure that's updated. Eventually, let's have a look here. I'm gonna have to delete some old videos or that little outtake there. Hopefully, hopefully it's working. Everyone can see me. If you don't, just let me know. I'm just kind of looking right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta go close the stream out before I begin. Hold on. Let's end that. I'll fix it later. Hopefully it's coming through. Sorry, I just had a little hiccup here, so I'm just gonna clean it up. And I should be ready to go. Perfect. Alright, it's time to rock and roll. Yeah, so I'm just gonna design a little set in Unreal and bring it over to iClone's, so I should open that. Just gonna show you what you can do with this newest update. So, let's just open it up, and let's open up the project here. And I just want to quickly go through one little thing here before I forget. Kind of going through some settings here. We'll see how well this works. Darn. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so let's just open up the project here. There we go. This is, yeah, there you go. So this is my little lighting test here. So let's go to main. For warehouse, I'm just kind of going by a pretty simple lighting method here. Just make sure, just testing out exposure here. So, kind of a little trick from William Faulcher, which he has these little balls here. They're like, nothing's pure black and nothing's pure white. It's always going to absorb or bounce back light. So you just want to make sure, and I'm just going to play around with that, so that's going to be my little guide. But for now, what I did was, that's my post volume for exposure. And it's going to be set to bound, or sorry, we're going to set it here. And I want to make sure my snapping tool is at 100. And now we begin. So, let's look through buildings, see if there's anything with floor. Let's see, it is 400 by 400 by 30. Okay. So yeah, you just create that, put that here. So that's what I'm going to do, just Probably could bring in a character soon. It wouldn't hurt. Let's just throw in the character for reference. And before I do that, I need to make sure my live link thing is ready. Do I have one of these? Guess not. And then there's live link, but I want to make sure my settings here, my browse files. So you want to go to Unreal, go to 1.25, copy and paste, and then we're going to go to our project. Copy and paste that. And before we begin, let's just save it. Save everything. And then I'm going to close out. So now that's done. Okay, project's loaded in. Make sure you have those two icons. This is the live link, and then this is CC. The auto setup is needed for character import. So we're going to go into sets, warehouse. Okay. Now my settings are kind of interesting. I'm kind of using ray tracing shadows. You can see, you know, the look and everything. Let's actually put the origin maybe. Let's put it at 0 for now. Good morning. Yeah, let's go through project settings. Make sure everything is good to go. How are you? Don't have virtual texture support, and I mean we can work with 2020, but don't really need to do that. Or I could. I mean I could switch it. Make sure that it goes to lumen, and the reflection is 2048. Surface cache and detail tracing is good. Let's see. Yep, detail tracing. Use hardware ray tracing when available. Ray trace shadows, and I want to see, you know. If it causes problems with the ray tracing shadows, I'm just going, well, with the eyes, I'll show you how to fix those. But for now, let's just bring in a character. And this is someone I got from Active Core recently, so let's get one of the Active Core characters in. And he's going to be in the production, so... I had him in somewhere. Where is he? Hold on, let me go to Revolution for a second. Make sure everything is good. Download. Yes. Okay. So he's just an extra. He's going to be driving a forklift. But I just want to bring him in to the scene, make sure everything's fine. So he's at 0, 0. So let's go to down below. Do I have the live link? Nope. Okay. And I'm just going to transfer him. I don't need to do anything about lights or anything like that. I don't need lights. You can if you want, but I don't really need to. I don't personally care about lights. I just want the file, not that, but you can also kind of go through here. You can do subdivision mesh, make sure to delete hidden, and then you can like do kind of set it to 4K if you want. We'll have to see. But for now, I just want to see. We're just going to transfer him. and see what happens. Felt like that part of the video restricted. Oh, I mean for the yeah, for that curve editor for the motion capture thing, it was just to show you how to what like a certain use for curve editor was to clean up motion capture. So if you have like a character like that kind of like has a weird movement, you can go in and see what's wrong and fix it. Fix the keys. It was more of a I saw it in Rococo. Sometimes their animation is a little shaky, so kind of showing people how to fix that. You have to. It's kind of one of the little things about curve editor. That's pretty cool. So we'll bring him in here. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. He's in. And looks like it's oh, okay. So yeah, there we go. So he's in, and I just want to make sure it's alright if I can do. I think we can get away with this. There you go. So the cool thing about what the curve editor, this new update can do is I can go up to here, and what I can do is transfer to iClone. And suddenly I have a surface to work with. So I can actually make him I can actually work with the character here. I can build a set. That's pretty cool. You know, just for character interaction. And I think that's really cool for iClone. It's going to make Unreal set design so much easier to work with. So what I might do is just kind of build the set, and I might actually group things together, like do floors and everything. That way it's kind of easier to transfer. But for now, let's actually get a directional light in here. Oh, it must be the skyline or something. It's the skylight. That's okay. What can I do? Just go to post volume fog here. Or sorry, post process volume. Should capture it. But yeah, let's just ramp up the exposure. And something like that. Obviously, we're not going to do it. I'm just rebuilding that set because I just kind of transferring some stuff over, bringing characters in. Our character should be in RL content. Yep, there he is. And yeah, we should bring in a character in 4K eventually and see if it works. 1, 2, 3, 2. What I might do is bring over one more. And that's my set. Yeah, I think this will do. I mean, yeah, pretty small warehouse set, but still. And we'll just kind of link it to here. And rename this to floor. That way I can just include everything here. Well, let's actually just fix the exposure to like 5 or so. And this here, yeah, like I said, this is part of the exposure, so I have to go and check my scene. Kind of important little lighting test. If it's a little too dark and you don't see much detail, then yeah, then it just gives you a gauge. That's really what it is. So I'm going to save everything here. I'm just going to build the wall. Alright, that's it. I'm just kind of, once I get my lighting going, then I'm going to kind of experiment and see what works. So let's just build the wall through here and here. Oh, God dang. No, I get it. I get it. Here. And then this probably like I would probably make an outer edge here. I think, yeah, I think that should be at least 3 wide. Let's see. Let's put it in the ceiling here. Let's put it in the corner piece or something. This. All right. what I thought. Okay. I think something like this. The height would be like this here. That could work. Right through here. Yeah, I think the that part probably couldn't change it to like a red. A dark red. Yeah, that way it probably won't bounce off. Yeah, I think that'll work. That way it won't really bounce off or anything like that. But I could change it to blue. I mean, I'll just go when I get to it. I'll see what I can do. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna work? I love how this kind of works out, like the material instances. Like you can just easily change the texture and it'll affect everything else pretty well. That's pretty good. It just makes things so much easier for set design. Like if I don't like the color, or I can just change it. I don't know how this red is going to work, but we'll see. Yeah, just bake it in light right now. Just what I'm trying to do is trying to like get some light going so I can build this set here. Have to work with this wall beam here. Now okay. Uh-oh. There we go. So just want like there we go. And we're going to build here. Alright. And then work on the ceiling. It's going to be here. Yeah, it can work. So, for the wall beam, I'm probably going to do something like this. And maybe something like this. Yeah, that can work. Just work on this. We got some what I could do, probably just raise this up by one more. Kind of see where the ceiling height here. I think 3 would do it. Yeah, 3 should be okay. Let's see, how big is this? Ah, yeah. No. Yeah, I think this could work. Right here. Here. There we go. Yeah, I think that could do. That can work pretty well. Yeah. So. Yep. I think like with the right amount of lighting and everything, how well, these ray tracing will go. It's gonna look pretty good. Probably, like I'll probably mess around with it a little bit more. But we'll see what does it look like in iClone. Let's give that a shot soon. Oh yeah. That's I got it. Already, it's kind of starting to take shape. So we'll have to light it. See how well the exposure is. Make sure. See how, you know, it looks pretty good. It's so far so good. Just make sure the walls and everything are good. And then probably going to group it all together eventually. Let's see if we send a iClone. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll kind of group it together and then transfer everything, put it in one group. Hoping it runs. Otherwise, you know, I can just bring in characters and transfer motions easily through the live link. So there's that option for you. Not bad at all. Of course, there's gonna be some lagging. Yeah, there is a lag, but with time code and everything. Well, I don't think I have to worry about that with time code compared to yeah, I think I can get away with it. But yeah, that just kind of gives you an idea here. And I'm gonna kind of work on, you know, getting the rest of this, and then just kind of yeah, I can kind of go through that, kind of go through the walls here, see what it is, maybe delete the walls or something. Yeah, kind of get an idea of what to go through. That this might be a pretty heavy scene. So what I'm probably going to do is, just in case, I'm going to lock my frame rate to 24. So for that, I just do 24. There you go. All right. So now that my character, and next is we'll probably show you like lighting methods. Let's go to rectangular light. A little bit of skylight here. You can't see anything, obviously. You'll have to. And lighting's kind of interesting. It's a little bit tricky. It's quite a bit of practice. So your rectangular lights, the wider it is, the softer shadows it gives. Remember, the larger it is, the softer the shadow. And then you can adjust. So if you can't see the light, and then you can just change color, because nothing is pure. Like the values, here, so we can probably bring a little bit, just enough to give some detail. And that's really what you want to look out for. Just give enough detail here, and then kind of play around with lighting style, but just enough so you can make out some details. It's really what you want. Like unless I kind of go completely over the top. But so, him, or once I'm done lighting it. See indirect lighting. So that's going to have an impact. Well, like this scene soon. All right. Oops. Snap it back. remember, wider it is. More it gives off. See some detail, but still underexposed. We do probably do point lights. I think we had them red or something like that. But it kind of depends. Like, I might just do here. You know, then we could probably put like lights here, so we'll probably do like a spotlight. Yeah. So probably won't cast any shadows, but try something like that. You know, something soft. Kind of experiment with that. But once I have everything all set up. But these are movable. Well, let's just make them movable, so the dynamic lighting. I'm probably gonna have to like just kind of experiment here and see how it works. But most importantly, I just gotta know, like, I gotta set up my lighting, how a character moves around. Originally I had it all black, but it's just, I just don't know if it's gonna work. Like really dark lighting, but I don't know. I think something like this could work pretty well. And let's just get a camera going here. And then I'll probably shoot like night scenes or something. Gotta watch the flare. Let's go with 24-10. Let's go with 24-12. That's gonna be a 30mm prime. It doesn't look too bad in terms of lighting, I mean, already. I think with just a little more stylized lights and set design, you can have a pretty decent set. And there's still quite a bit of detail. Let's actually, I'll show you. Let's go to our focus. Let's actually change our aperture to 8. And yeah, oh yeah, that's it. Because I set everything manual. I don't want to do much. So I gotta go. You're kind of starting to see like how it's working out. Yeah, we just gotta play with the lights a little more, but yeah, let's see. It's in our lens. Yeah, obviously manual. The shutter speed should be at 48. So it's going to just give you a little bit here, but get rid of look at camera. No, I think they still have it, but I wouldn't play around with it too much. I like using just moving the eyeballs manually, because if you have a character looking at directly into the camera, they get this weird cross-eye effect. So I just move the eyeball. No, but so far the lighting test is pretty decent on this. Still some grain and everything, so we'll have to do a little bit better. See a little grain, but that's okay. We'll have to play around with it, but that is looking pretty good, actually, for the most part. Maybe look into our post-process volume. Yeah, I would just move the eyeball and just do it manually. Don't rely on the look at cam. Yeah, here this will be a little underexposed here. Yeah, you don't want too much, but you just want to light. I want to light this a little bit better. So I would probably do something like this, and then play around with spotlights. I think, yeah, just kind of working with the spotlights a little bit more. The character through here, this could be really pretty moody. But yeah, this is kind of an important lighting tip for anybody who wants to play with it. There's a lighting tutorial by William Faulkner that really kind of details, like, it's probably one of the best lighting tutorials online. I'll have to find it for y'all. For anyone who wants to improve on Unreal lighting. Even then, I would kind of, so I'm probably putting this, so I put this as like a group actor, and this is my scale. So if I want to light a character, I'm going to do this. So let's just turn off the snap here. You want to give a little too much, but you don't want to. But you want to give, like, you want to give this some light, but you don't want to give too much. You know, where it over brightens. It's kind of a gauge. So I would kind of change color on this thing. Maybe like a yellowish. I want to at least give him some detail. So I want to kind of set my camera. I'm still in my camera, right? Okay. Let's just fix that. Same thing, you want to at least give some idea of what to look for, some just enough to give some life, but not too much. Or so let's just do something like this. Like this could probably be. Yeah, let's try backlight, see what it looks. So ignoring light. I'm like, okay, does this work? What can I do here? It's just something that gets your eye. You know, I like using like heavy contrast sometimes, so. So I kind of play around with a little more here. I don't know. I'll get to it when I'm done. For now, yeah, I would see what he looks like over in this light. Not too bad. Yeah, that black. Let's actually look at indirect lighting. Play around here. Yeah, this is still good. It's enough to kind of have enough detail so it's not completely pitch black. It's enough. Still. Yeah, I'm just kind of going overboard with lights, but I'm just kind of playing around, experimenting. But pretty good way of getting an idea. I can't, like I said, I'm not the best at explaining lighting. William Fletcher has the best Unreal lighting tutorial out there for you guys, and I'm gonna link it, and he can explain it a million times better than I can. And he'll go over what it's known as he calls it helpers. I call them gauges. Yeah, this is kind of like a gauge. So he explains that nothing is truly black except for, like, well, let's go with the exception of a black hole, because not even light can escape it, but light can still bounce back. And not everything can, or reflect light. Sometimes they'll absorb it, so nothing is too white or too black. And there's a gray, so it gives you an idea. So the material here for the light guide, black is 0.04, 0, and 0.3 on the nodes. And the chrome is kind of important. He stresses that out. I just want to try it out for myself and see how well it works. 0.85 for white, 0 for metallic, 0.3 for roughness, and 0.3 roughness for out, except for the chrome. Gray is going to be at 0.18. And that's your little guide. You can just make four balls and just kind of group them together and kind of gauge your lighting and see if you can't see them all, or if you feel like it's just there for a guide and see what's best. He has a really good explanation. Once you see it, you're like, oh, this makes sense, and it could actually really help you improve your lighting a bit. So I just want to kind of rebuild this shock break thing. I went back and fixed a couple of lighting settings as well. Not only that, but it's also going to be done in LiveLink now, so I can actually have more control of my lighting and everything, and it's going to look pretty good for a set. I think this project's going to be pretty good. I think just how the lighting is set up, and I'm going to just pay more attention to that and get a project going and just try it out with LiveLink, and if it works, I'll definitely show it off. I'm sure I don't know if they're going to promote it because of the swearing and everything, but already we're starting to see Lumen at work with like a lot of indirect lighting. Actually, I think I like this red. I don't know how well it works with blue. I think, yeah, the red is going to work pretty well. And then I'm going to kind of build this here. Yeah, let me go find that video link for you guys quickly. It's called Lighting Basics, and it's lighting in Unreal 5 for beginners, and it's pretty cool. It's he kind of goes through everything. He just kind of goes through like what kind of lighting it is. Really important. And then there's a couple of books I recommend with lighting. There's Color and Light. I would also look at like lighting diagrams, and it determines on what you want to tell for the story. But sometimes I go really underexposed or overexposed, or I do low key lighting, really high contrasty stuff. But yeah. I think I'm good with this. So let's actually I want to go and delete this, and I'm going to put a door there. And then probably what I might do is kind of start set dressing a little bit, and then kind of slowly build like kind of do collections here, kind of separate this in collections later on today, and kind of start bringing an iClone, use the LiveLink here, kind of bring a couple characters in. It's going to be just 2 characters in this scene. Plan the scene out, look at the animation. Okay. Doing good. Just working on a set in Unreal. Just kind of getting a couple ideas here. Yeah, just gotta build a little ball here. Build this little ball set. This ball, and then Just kind of use it as your little gauge and for the lighting. Really, really cool idea. And let's actually let's change the aperture to like 4. And you can tell it's a little more grainy because just how because of the contrast, or sorry, the post-process volume is. So let's just turn that down. There we go. It's just difficult to light scenes, really dark scenes. But doing good, doing good. Of course, I might just, oh yeah, I forgot. Try here. And let's just try some contrast. There we go. Let's see some detail. Good. Oh, probably light better. All right, now it's time for this. Now we're done with that. Just stop piling it. And it's a little dark, so let's just fix that. Fix the exposure a bit. Yeah, there we go. Of course, I'm gonna have to fix that once my camera is back up. But now we'll just put in a door. Oh. Put one of these in. Oops. Something like that right up there. Yeah, doing good. Just working on this this little project here. Just almost done. What this set here. Oy. Kind of worn down today. Yeah, I woke up really early, so. There we go. So a little bit here. Yeah, I think this could do. Kind of really liking the idea of well, actually, let's just do one. If I were building designer, I would probably put, yeah, let's just do 2 rounds here so it's easier to get in and get out. This is, oops. Right. So now we have those scenes. And then we got a light here, and fix that. Oh, sorry, fix that and that. And now I might do some ventilation and duct work here. Put that up here, probably go through and probably delete one of these things here. Here, here. I could like bring the light up here, but it won't. I'll have to see how do I set this up. Here. Here. Yeah, I gotta close that part here. Okay. Ramp. Door. Doors. Oh my gosh. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I probably want some off stream then. What I could do is like just, I'm going to separate all this once I'm done with it. Build the ductwork here, then have the character interact. I'm probably just going to do empty shelves right now. That way we can have a character here, and then maybe if she's hiding behind something, then we can have a guy kind of wander. Because he's bored or he has to watch it. Watch the safe. Have him wandering around, just use the motion director. And just have him kind of wander through the floor here, probably go through one of these heavy racks here. Let's find a heavy rack. Yeah. Try that. Probably make it like this. 500? No, no, no. Let's find one that hit larger ones. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, something like that would work. Boy, let's see. One, 3. Oh. Yeah. Let's try that there. Yeah, let's and I could probably put this like at 50 or something, you know. And then I think right here, and then it could be, actually, let's delete that there. Delete that there. I have a couple of strong lights here. And then kind of slow build. Right there, that would be where the safe is. So we have 2 here, 2 here, and then a giant metal, like a giant rack here, and then build here, find out what the size of this stuff is. I could probably like export this as an FBX, give an idea. This stuff has like an FBX or something. Bring that in, then export it, then kind of make a little light here, like a little platform. Put that full bunch of stuff here. Oh man, this could work. I'm probably gonna have to delete those lights, but then what I could do is just kind of find an industrial, like that industrial light thing, bring it into Unreal, and then like probably do from both sides, from one side here. Maybe have like a break or something. Break from that. Just to have a light just a little bit, just so it shows some consistency here. And not only that, but if I put a light near this, it's kind of like the it's going to be kind of like where the audience is going to draw attention to. So maybe that will be the brightest part, where there's going to be multiple lights here. That's where the safe is. So that's in the focus of the thief. So she's going to drop down. You see that light, you see the guy, and then maybe we can just put one of these lights like over here. Here, so it indicates door, and then outer edge. Something like that there. So, kind of emphasis light here. Try that. See how our camera's doing. Yeah, if I could. This is here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of in a train of thought with the lighting. So we have that. That should be like the light. A little bit more brighter, so they know. So that's what I would probably put it here. I want her to play. Close their eyes and other features, trying to get something similar. Let's go through here. This might be the lady I want. Yeah, it takes some light is kind of with the eyes or something. Yeah, oh, the light bulb. Oh, thank you. Just kind of getting an idea here what to work with. Once I fill it with things and get an idea here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to. There we go. So the next thing, once I'm done with this, I'll probably have to split this up. What I can do is, yeah. And then we'll call it. So which direction is this guy facing? We'll call this south wall. south wall right there. So we can have her like this. Thank you for that. Build here, kind of work on the ceiling here, so I can bring that in. And then what I could do is separate and just kind of slowly bring it in one at a time. I don't even have to show like the walls or anything like that, or ceiling. I could just have just show the racks. I'll probably have to show like one of the ceilings because she jumps down, and I'll kind of bring down that scene again. Probably reanimate it, but you know, make it better. And then $69. Yep, 69. North wall. There. Floor, origin, north wall. Might as well bring in the ceiling. Yep. Ceiling, floor, and then we can call these racks here. Probably combine those. So now I can just go up to here and then bring that into iClone. There you go. Just a little thing, you want to organize everything through groups, and that way you can just I think you could just bring it in easily. Let's bring in the iClone. Let's actually start a new project. And make sure that we are linked. Okay. So, yeah, let's bring in south wall. So I just want to bring in the south wall and transfer to iClone. And there we go. And then I could just put that into a collection. Or rebuild where I can just put this in like a collection or something, and then rebuild it. That way, you know, it's just easier to work with. So if I need to take out certain things, so that's what I'm going to do. Rebuild collection tree. You know, I can call this probably south wall here. Now let's look at floor. Or I probably can merge the scenes too, so let's try that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, you can just bring it in. I could just bring it in, go through beam, maybe just do wall, have it play around here, treat it as a collection, and end up yeah, make it into like a static. Sorry. So a stack, I can probably animate this. Character move around, do a bunch of. I think that would be pretty useful. Anyway. Probably going to go back and clean up a couple of things, put this into groups here. And then combine them all here, kind of sort out. You might as well. So I'm done with that. Oh, 4. There we go. Probably just changes to A, right? Then, yeah, probably just fix the roof as well. Yep. 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 All right. Yes. I'll probably do like a ventilation thing. You know, probably work on that. North wall. Okay. Click on that. Click on that. Click on that. Is this part north wall? Yep, it is. Good. All right. North, south, east, west. Okay. 4. Up. Yeah, with animation, there's a couple of ways going about it. The iPuppet tool is pretty useful. Otherwise, you can do face key. Okay. Group to 8, SM wall 36. Yeah. Turn down the heavy rack. Yep. Alright, let's turn down the east wall. Peace. Oh man. Okay. Okay, now the west wall. Seven wall 61. What happened to my west wall? What happened? What's going on with my group? Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably not the fun part, but it's necessary, I think. Yep. There we go. So I'm probably gonna take a break. Probably be back on later. But yeah, so far so good. Just going to take a break and hopefully get more of this stuff done. I'll probably work on the middle, finish up with a few things, and then kind of bring in the iClone there. We can start animating it and start getting the scene together. So, see you then.